welcome back to the channels. I wanted to share with y'all some of the events that my husband and my son had to play at over the weekend. And then today my husband is playing with Sean Hinton and Shotgun. I don't know if y'all familiar with Sean Hinton, but you should be. He's the guitar player for Jill Scott and Mary J. Blige. Phenomenal musician, guitar player. He's from right here in Milwaukee, and he is thebomb.com. And he's also my brother. So, but his band, Sean Hinton and Shotgun, my husband is the bass player for his band. And they'll be playing tonight at the halftime show of the Milwaukee Bucks game. So I'm going to catch some of that and share that with y'all as well. But so yeah, my husband had to play at a few things this weekend, and my son had some things with his orchestra that he did this weekend as well. So I'm going to share that footage in this video. And then we will be starting our Married to Music episodes. I'm excited about that. As y'all know, I'm married to a musician. This video is going to kind of kick that off. And I'm going to start with story time, a little story time, talking about the woes of being married to a musician. I absolutely love and adore my husband, and I absolutely love being married to him. However, because he is a musician, there are some things that come along with that territory. So I'm going to share my experience and some things that I've learned, and you know, just a couple different things regarding being married to a musician. Some of you may can relate if you've ever been in a relationship with a musician, or currently are, or married to one, or whatever the case may be. But I would love to hear y'all input as well. But I'm going to share my experiences because y'all, there were some times where if it wasn't for the Jesus in me, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but I'm not just playing. But yeah, so I'm gonna share that, and then I'm gonna also insert some of those different clips. My husband played for a musical this weekend for a guy named Antonio Shane Dickens that passed here in Milwaukee. He was a phenomenal musician and producer, very well known in the city, and he passed. They had a musical for him, and the musicians were phenomenal. And I'm going to talk about some of the musicians that played for that and show y'all some clips for that because they were the bomb. And then, like I said, my son played with his orchestra this weekend as well. So I'm going to show some of his clips. And he also played for a social justice summit. I think that's what it was. And so I'm going to get a little clip of that as well. So yeah, so y'all just stay tuned. I'm going to share those clips, and then I'm going to come back and talk to y'all about these struggles. No, it's not struggles. Some of them are, but it's all good. Stay tuned. So we're here at Amarion's performance. He's about to play with the quartet.
No, just take it. I have that.
So yeah, we're about to watch him. I'm gonna get some footage.
Good people, how you doing? I come as a humble servant of Jesus Christ, the Lord our Savior. Stay prayed up.
Alice, we talking about Mario performance right now.
I'm gonna get there.
Oh.
God comes first. Without God, I couldn't keep a family. Do you love God?
I love God. Anyway,
No, but
Marion is about to perform. He's performing with the quartet, so yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of that. And here's a sneak peek.
make a big noise, everybody, for Milwaukee's own Sean and Shatner! Thank you. Milwaukee makes some noise.
Wesley Matthews returns.
All right, so yeah, those were the clips of my husband and my son. My son plays classical music. He loves classical music. He plays the viola. He actually started, I think, around 9 years old, 9 to 10 years old. He's 16 now, but like, y'all, he sounds great. Like he takes after his father. He can pick up music like crazy. But yeah, so he plays for MISO, it's Milwaukee Youth Symphony Orchestra, and he loves classical music. Like he loves classical music, like I love gospel music. It's amazing. I told him that I thought you was just supposed to like study the classical music and stuff, but no, he loved it. But yeah, I've grown to love it too. Being married to a musician. So y'all, I met my husband 13 years ago. And when I met him, he was a musician. He played everywhere. He played in clubs. He played for quartet groups. He played for community choirs. He played for some of everything. Now, I didn't really know about musicians and whatnot because I was an athlete in high school. I kind of dated athletes or whatnot, so I really didn't know much about musicians. And so when I moved back to Milwaukee and I met my husband, I met him actually at a church service. And he was playing with the quartet group that he played for. Shout out to Afton Johnson and the Levites. But anyway, he was playing for that group, and we're gonna do a how we met story too. But that was my first encounter. Like I thought people just play like for their church or just in church or whatever. I didn't know like it was like real groups and stuff. But yeah. So he played for the group, and that was my first time seeing like, you know, that type of vibe or whatever. They were phenomenal. And so we've been together 13 years. We've been married. It'll be 10 years in July. I came into some experiences that I was just not ready for because I wasn't really having it, but yeah. So with being married to a musician, just like any other, you know, like athletes or whatever, singers, rappers, you have groupies or whatnot. And there were some situations where I was just like, yeah, not gonna work for me. But you know, and sometimes that just comes along with, and not that, you know, musicians don't know how to handle themselves, because some of them most definitely do, and I believe that my husband most definitely do. But some females can be very aggressive, disrespectful, and all of this sort. Now, not everybody, because everybody don't want your man, don't get it twisted. But some are definitely disrespectful. So, being married to a musician and going to the different shows and things and whatnot, whatever they have going on to support, sometimes it's trying, it's difficult because you don't want to deal with certain people, and you still got to be cool about certain stuff and all of this type of stuff. So it's a lot. And for me, definitely for me, because I'm saved and I try to live what I speak about. Like, now granted, nobody's perfect, but I try to live what I talk about, what I speak about, or whatever. And so sometimes when you try, you just can't react the way that your flesh want to, because then people will say, oh, you supposed to be a child of God, and you supposed to, when they trying to test you and push you and know that you saved. So that type of thing. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'll do another video on that. So being married to a musician can sometimes be difficult. At the same time, I absolutely love my husband's gift. I love to hear him play. I love to support him. I can't go everywhere all the time because some places it just don't resonate with my spirit, so I don't want to be in certain atmospheres. But for the most part, I try to support him as much as I can. But like I said, some people can just try you. But overall, like for me with my husband, I can say he's definitely made it easy for me because we have an understanding. He knows me very well. He knows, what I'm gonna tolerate and what I'm not gonna tolerate. He make it his business to make sure that I'm respected, and if I'm uncomfortable or anything of that nature, he takes care of things. So I'm grateful that with my husband being a musician, that he's not just one of them that's just disregards how I feel, or don't make sure that I'm respected or anything like that, because he most definitely do. But but yeah, that's just a little tidbit of some of the encounters. Y'all, I literally just had a situation where I was just like, you talking to me? you talking to me? Okay, praise the Lord. And had to keep it moving, but these people were really force it. Like, some females will really force it, but thanks be to God, he helps me to keep my peace. But so yeah, it's not always all good, but it's most definitely not all bad. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I absolutely love being married to my husband. I absolutely love the gift that God has given him, and he shares his gift. Like, it's not always about pay. He shares his time. But my husband is just dope like that, though. He's just a phenomenal person. He literally is Superman to me. But I'm not supposed to be just going on about my husband right now. But I'm just trying to share with y'all, like, this being married to, it's a lot. And then they got gigs, they got rehearsals, gone at this time, this, that, and the other. But like I said, with me it's a little different because my husband makes me feel, most times I go with him, and not because I don't trust him or anything like that. It's just because I like to support him, or I like to hear him play and whatnot. But there are times, now I ain't gonna tell y'all no story, there are times where I go and be like, who? Not just playing. But no, for real. But yeah, it's a great experience. And I'm going to, so on these episodes of Married2Music, I'm going to have some interviews with some other women and their husbands who are musicians. We have friends, close friends that are musicians, and their wives are close to us. And so I'm going to have some interviews with them, different people sharing their experiences. And I would love to hear you guys' experiences if anybody is married to a musician or dating a musician, on a national level, local level, in whatever capacity, starting their own thing, whatever the capacity may be. And let me know how y'all feel, how y'all deal with different circumstances and situations. So yeah, so that's it for this video, y'all. Or else I'm gonna keep on rambling. But be on the lookout for Married2Music episodes. And yeah, y'all get into it, because it's gonna be good, all right? Like and subscribe and share the video. And Motivation Monday is coming, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll talk to y'all later.